Welcome to the second episode of our Thinking Different videos. In the last episode I mainly spoke about what the purpose of thinking different is. In this episode we're going to go to the place that inspired the idea for a monthly newsletter in the first place, a year ago almost to the day. Today we're visiting the Autistic Society Greater Manchester Area, or ASGMA, and was founded in 1968. It provides support to people on the autistic spectrum throughout the Greater Manchester area. Today we'll be talking to some of the staff who know what it's like to work with autistic people and who I've got to know on a personal level during my time here. Paul has worked for Aspirations, a project run by ASGMA, for the best part of a decade. How did you find yourself getting involved with ASGMA in the first place?
Well, I wasn't in a very good place in my life, so I thought I'd do some voluntary work, and I went through the paper. Leisure for Autism came up, but they had no vacancies, and they put me through to a new project called Aspirations. So that's basically how I got started.
What would you say is the most rewarding aspect of your job?
Without a doubt, seeing young people enjoy themselves, seeing them make some friends.
What would you suggest to people on the spectrum who perhaps don't have access to services like yours?
To maybe contact whoever else in that particular area, get the parents together and start off a small family group, and then hopefully maybe build from there.
This is Sarah, who's been working at Aspirations for 4 years. We're going to talk a little bit about proposed changes in the autism diagnostic criteria. What's your opinion of the proposed changes to remove Asperger's from the DSM-5?
Well, I've got quite mixed feelings about it really. I know for a lot of people that I know with Asperger's, it's important to them that they have a separate identity. A lot of them don't identify with people who are more low functioning. They don't see themselves as being similar. So I think for that particular group of people, it's not necessarily a good thing. On the other hand, I think the reason for removing it as a separate diagnosis is quite a good one. The rationale behind it is that there's no cut-off point. There's no clear distinction between Asperger's and autism, or indeed Asperger's and neurotypical. Everyone in the whole world is on a spectrum, ranging from severely autistic to completely neurotypical, if there is such a thing. The cut-off points are almost a little arbitrary. Obviously people who feel strongly about DSM-5 should take whatever action they feel necessary in terms of campaigning. I myself don't see it as a massive area of concern because not all British psychiatrists even use DSM-5, and even with a diagnosis of high-functioning autism, those who identify with people with Asperger's will probably still see themselves as being in a distinct group.